Sports Rock.
Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time, and Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes.
Formula One.
Because down the inside now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing. Basketball and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806-242-9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
It's Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTV and radio, and I am ZIYAD.
Good morning to you, everyone. I am ZIYAD.
Okay, let's start with Arsenal. Arsenal will never have a better chance to win the league title, said by Ray Parlour. Former Arsenal midfielder Ray Parlour thinks his old club will not have a better opportunity to win the Premier League than this season. The Gunners face Manchester City on Wednesday night at the ZIYAD Stadium in a game that could ultimately decide who wins the title. Mikel Arteta's side have stumbled slightly in their pursuit of the first league championship since 2004, squandering 2 goals leads against Liverpool and West Ham before being held to a 3-3 draw at home to Southampton despite fighting back late on. Still on Arsenal. Arsenal was invoked spirit of 1989 against Manchester City to pull off title upset. We know that Mikel Arteta has been drawn to using motivational tools and gimmicks with his Arsenal players. It was evidenced in the All or Nothing documentary series on Amazon Prime, from rigging of speakers at the training ground playing You Will Never Walk Alone before a doomed visit to Anfield, to doodling a heart and a brain holding hands, prior to facing Manchester City at the ZIYAD in what has been billed as the expected Premier League title decider. The Arsenal manager may consider rerunning footage from 1989 and the most incredible moments in the club's 137-year history. Haaland and Odegaard superheading Norway's football revolution. There are some who have already grown used to Norway's new normal. Take last month's Champions League clash between Manchester City and RB Leipzig, where Erling Haaland netted 5 goals and broke another European record. The verdict of Norway manager Ståle Solbakken. I've seen it before. He joked to Mail Sport the following day. Another senior figure in Norwegian football was equally nonplussed. A typical Tuesday. They all laughed. Now just another Wednesday awaits Arsenal, led by Martin Odegaard, visit Haaland's Manchester City in the biggest game of this Premier League season. The Golden Boot is already safely in Norwegian hand.
Now to Bayern Munich. Thomas Tuchel's jobs at Bayern Munich would be at serious risk if they lost the Bundesliga title to Borussia Dortmund, claims Dietmar Hamann, after winning just 2 of his 7 games since replacing Julian Nagelsmann last month. Bayern Munich next face Hertha Berlin on Sunday. Former Germany star Dietmar Hamann has claimed Bayern Munich boss Thomas Tuchel could face the axe if the club fails to win the Bundesliga title this season. Now to French Ligue 1. Ligue 1 referee is praised for telling fans exactly why he changed his decision to allow Nantes' dramatic equalizer a choice in a post-match TV interview after initially ruling it out for handball. Referee Jeremy Pignard gave a television interview to explain the decision. Fans have praised the openness of the official in revealing his thought process. French forward Ivan Goussand scored a dramatic equalizer in the 6th minute of injury time to end Nantes a 2-2 draw, having fallen behind to Troyes just 4 minutes earlier. Pignard initially rolled out the goal after ruling the Goussand's teammate Mustafa Mohammed had handled in the build-up. The referee was called over to review the decision after consultation with the VAR official, with Pignard ultimately deciding to award the goal. Now to Barcelona. Chelsea suffer blow in pursuit of Barcelona starlet Gavi as midfielder tells Xavi he has no intention of leaving and wants to stay. Despite fears he could leave Nou Camp as a free agent this summer due to financial peril.
Why Declan Rice was at the Emirates Stadium after Arsenal make important transfer decision. Arsenal have prioritized signing West Ham star Declan Rice in the summer transfer window as Mikel Arteta looks to bolster his midfield options ahead of 2023-2024 campaign. Arsenal's under-18 hosted West Ham under-18 in the FA Youth Cup final at the Emirates Stadium on Tuesday night. Declan Rice was spotted in attendance for the match as he watched the young Hammers win 5-1 against Gunners and lift the trophy for the first time since 1999. Still, now to Lampard answers Alexander-Arnold's question as Reece James' midfield plan clear. Frank Lampard has heaped great praise on Reece James and believes that he is still of plenty potential to fulfill as a fullback. However, Jurgen Klopp was not the first manager in the Premier League to make a tactical tweak. Rico Lewis has also enjoyed a similar role under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City as Alexander Zinchenko under Mikel Arteta with Arsenal. Lampard said it can be a lot of things because of his level, and you see that with some modern fullbacks with managers moving them into the midfield, but you can only do that if you have got the level of player to receive the ball in midfield, and Reece has certainly got that. Frank Lampard says there are some decisions to make in which some fullbacks are good in the midfield for the likes of Zinchenko, the likes of Rico Lewis, used by their managers in the midfield. And he said Reece James also has that type of potential, but he needs to see his level for him to be able to hold ball in the midfield and to control the team in the midfield, said by Chelsea's interim boss Frank Lampard. Wilshere backs Arsenal players to bounce after FA Youth Cup loss. The Gunners under-18 side fell to a 5-1 defeat in the FA Youth Cup final at the Emirates, but Jack Wilshere has backed them to bounce back after the disappointment. Jack Wilshere has also backed his Arsenal under-18 players to bounce back after their 5-1 defeat to West Ham in the FA Youth Cup final at the Emirates Stadium.
Now to Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United ended injury scare ahead of Premier League clash with Tottenham as Bruno Fernandes' wife posted a worrying photo of him with crutches and a protective boot. Bruno Fernandes suffered an injury during Manchester United's victory over Brighton. The picture on our story shows Fernandes sitting on his sofa with his right leg elevated on a stack of 3 cushions. His ankle is strapped up while there is a protective boot and a pair of crutches on the floor next to him. Still in Manchester United, Alejandro Garnacho to miss FA Cup final after the teenager opts to play for Argentina at the Under-20 World Cup, which clashes with June showpiece meeting against rivals Manchester City. Garnacho's decision to play for his country is yet to be confirmed by either Argentina or Manchester United, with the teenager still sidelined with an ankle injury that has seen him on sidelines since March. Now to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta confirms it's likely William Saliba will miss Arsenal's clash with Man City and reveals Granit Xhaka could be in doubt for the top of the table clash. When asked how Arsenal would look to stop Haaland from scoring, Arteta added, preventing the source is the best receipt.
Okay, that's going to be all for the news today. Let's take a short break from here. When we get back from the break, we'll tell you the results of the matches that went on yesterday and also discuss some of the matches coming up today. Thank you.
is served in a packet in the chip business. It is a rocket science. That is not a case. Are soft in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa? And tourist visa, places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa. It's no big deal. Us at Taos Travels on Tour, our years of experience, expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and your visa for you. So you stay and Canada. Then or two of an hour. And Umrah services.
Welcome back to Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, as we have our male football analyst amidst us. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Good morning to everyone, our viewers and listeners out there. I am Ibrahim Olubede.
Okay, let me quickly run through the matches that went on yesterday. Girona defeated Real Madrid 4-2 with Tati Castellanos scoring 4 goals and Vinicius and Vasquez scoring the 2 goals for Real Madrid. Wolves also defeated Crystal Palace 2-0 with Anderson with an own goal and Ruben Neves with a penalty. Aston Villa also defeated Fulham 1-0 with Minks scoring the only goal for Aston Villa as Leeds United played 1-1 with Leicester City. And today by 6:30 p.m. Atletico is welcoming Mallorca, and Nottingham Forest also by 7:30 is playing against Brighton. West Ham against Liverpool by 7:45 p.m. Chelsea against Brentford also by 7:45, and Manchester City against Arsenal by 8 o'clock. Inter Milan against Juventus by 8 o'clock, and Vallecano against Barcelona by 9 o'clock p.m. Okay, let's quickly discuss about some of the matches coming up today. In the Premier League by 7:45 p.m. Chelsea against Brentford by 7:45. As you know, Chelsea have not really been in a good form this season due to changing of coaches from here and there, as they have their new interim manager Lampard, who has not even won a single match for Chelsea since he has been there. Okay, what's your take on the match tonight? Do you see Chelsea turning up tonight by defeating Brentford and hung on to their elder brother Liverpool as they have left Chelsea behind, or do you still see Chelsea still battling with the bottom 10 of the table this season?
Thank you, YAZID. What I will just say in short is, when we talk about Chelsea, even if Chelsea won, they are still going to be where they are, because the team ahead of them It's leading them with 5 points different. So even if Chelsea won, they'll still be at the same place they have.
Same position.
So and it's also and it's Brentford which they are playing with. So it's a very difficult for Frank Lampard. And Brentford this season, if we go back to the first leg of the season, Brentford defeated Chelsea, which Chelsea have been struggling to win. And when Frank Lampard has welcomed back to Chelsea, he has never won a single match for Chelsea. So I don't see Chelsea even winning tonight. But I just see them trying. But when we look at because look at those players that had an injury. Rhys James is on injury, Mason Mount is on injury, Kai Havertz is on injury. Look at all those players having an injury. We know Chelsea has some players that could cover up for them, but that's not how they can do. Brentford has been a team that has been a difficult team to play with this season. So I give it to Chelsea. Like they have to, it's either a draw or Brentford should win the match. But I don't see Chelsea winning tonight.
I will support that. Brentford should win the match. Now, if Brentford should win that match, it will favour Brentford. Brentford from ninth position.
If Brentford should win, it will favour them. What if Chelsea won?
They will still be at the limit.
And then what? So even if they won, that means there will be a 2-point difference between Brentford and Chelsea. So and that is not the end of the match of the season.
But if Brentford should win, they're going to come to ninth position. They're leaving their position. Chelsea are not leaving their position. They're not going anywhere. They're staying in the same place, static.
Okay, they both said the same thing. Either Chelsea draws the match or Brentford wins the match. And he says if Brentford wins the match, they are moving to ninth position. But don't forget, if they play the match tonight, they are playing their 33rd match this season. And Fulham, which is in the ninth position, has only played 32
but Fulham is playing against Manchester City, so I don't see Fulham winning that match.
Okay, he said he doesn't see Fulham winning the match against Manchester City. That's why he believes Brentford has taken the ninth position from Fulham. But tonight's match speaks if that is going to come true or not. Okay, let's quickly take on Manchester City against Arsenal.
Yesterday we talked about this and Manchester City against Arsenal, but I said it yesterday and I'm still going to stand on my words. That Man City will try to defeat Arsenal. It's either Arsenal win or they draw the match. That is what I said yesterday, and I will still stand on that. Like the same because I wish Arsenal won this season.
Arsenal fans should believe Arsenal should win the match. So Arsenal should be able to defeat Man City in all ways.
Okay, he said he believes Arsenal would defeat Manchester City tonight. There's even when they interviewed Manchester City coach Pep Guardiola, saying if he was in position of Arteta, what will he do? If his opposite striker is Erling Haaland, what will he do to stop him? But Pep Guardiola was just speechless throughout the interview, and he just said nothing. They just have to try their best to stop him. Is that do you think Erling Haaland is still going to show Arsenal what he's made of?
Of course, Erling Haaland will score against Arsenal tonight, which I believe he will. But Arsenal